Janet Jackson's team is setting the record straight. After some controversial remarks she made about Vice President Kamala Harris's racial background, an apology was issued. But here's the twist. It wasn't from anyone connected to her. It turns out someone claiming to represent Janet issued the statement, but her real team says they had no part in it. The apology in question was first reported by BuzzFeed, attributed to a man named Elmasri. Elmasri claimed that Janet wanted to clarify her comments, admitting they were based on misinformation, and emphasizing that she respects Kamala Harris's dual heritage, both Black and Indian. The apology went on to say Janet values the diversity Harris represents and regrets any confusion caused by her earlier statements. But now, Janet's management says Elmasri wasn't authorized to speak for her. In fact, he's not connected to her at all. This all started when Janet, in an interview with The Guardian, made some eyebrow-raising remarks. She said that she had heard Harris wasn't Black, suggesting that Harris's father was white. These comments quickly made waves, especially since they echoed similar sentiments voiced by Donald Trump, who has also questioned Harris's racial identity in the past. Needless to say, Janet's comments didn't sit well with a lot of people, especially with the 2024 election on the horizon. Fans took to social media to express their disappointment. One person wrote, "Janet Jackson sounded like a fool in that interview, and I'm very disappointed. We're less than 50 days from the election, and we've got to talk smarter." Another said, "Janet is one of the most influential people in music history. It was irresponsible for her to repeat something she just heard about Kamala's race." The criticism was swift, and that's when the supposed apology from Elmasri surfaced. He tried to smooth things over by saying Janet regretted her comments, but Janet's real team says he had no authority to make that statement. According to them, Elmasri has no connection to Janet Jackson anymore. He had previously worked with her as a creative consultant, but that relationship ended due to disagreements with Janet and her brother Randy, who's been her manager for years. Elmasri himself is an Egyptian filmmaker and creative consultant who's worked with some big names in the industry, including Beyoncé, Britney Spears, and Selena Gomez. His credits include roles in major films like John Wick Chapter 3 and Fast and Furious Presents Prince Hobbs and Shaw. But despite his impressive resume, Janet's team insists he's no longer involved with her. Adding to the emotional complexity of this situation, Janet's family has been going through a difficult time following the recent passing of her brother Tito Jackson. The family has stayed relatively quiet during this period, and they were reportedly unavailable for comment when the news about Elmasri broke. As for Kamala Harris, she's remained silent on Janet's remarks. But this isn't the first time her racial identity has come under scrutiny. Harris, the daughter of an Indian-born mother and a Jamaican father, has faced questions about her heritage throughout her career, often from political opponents looking to undermine her. But Harris has always brushed off these attacks, focusing instead on the policies and issues that matter to the American people. When Trump made similar comments about her race, Harris dismissed it as the same old show, the divisiveness and disrespect. This whole saga raises the question, should Janet Jackson make a direct statement to clear the air herself? For now, her team is distancing her from the fake apology, but fans are still waiting for more. What do you think? Should Janet speak out, or is it better to leave this behind? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to Hollywood Movie News for the latest updates.